Hey everybody, Marty Sleva here alongside Chris Gossett. Chris, how's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Chris, I'm doing really well. You're the project lead on the Destiny Companion app up here at Bungie. This is part of IGN First. We're looking at the Destiny beta, and we have the Companion app right here.
Great.
So what are we looking at right now? So this when people download this app, this is going to be their character that they're going to see right here.
Yep, absolutely. So one of the things we wanted to do was really focus on like how awesome you are in this world of Destiny. We know that the gear and the loot and everything you earn, it makes you look really great. So what you're looking at here is a 3D model rendered on app. Looks exactly what it's like in game. Looks really sweet. You can tap into it and rotate them around, look at everything, jump back out, and and you can even switch between your characters. So second character, load him up as well.
So all of your characters, so you can have, however number of characters you have in the game, you're going to be able to check on all of them via this app, when you're away, when you're, riding home on the train, you're going to be able to absolutely see all this stuff away from the game.
Yep, absolutely.
Awesome. So what other stuff? So we have this sweet 3D render of the character, but what else, what functionality does the app actually have?
Yeah, so the next thing we wanted to focus on was, since the game is so expansive, there's a whole lot of things you can be doing in the game. You don't necessarily always know exactly what you should be doing. So we focus on these things called advisors or progressions. And that shows you what you should be doing in terms of there's bounties, there's grimoire bonuses we'll get to in a moment that you should be tackling after, and also what's available for you in the tower, what vendors have for you.
That's awesome.
Gear,
so scroll
gear
down to this menu. Let's see what else is. So these are different things you can be cashing in, missions you can be currently going on.
Absolutely. So these first three are the ones that I currently have. And there's the available bounties, which I currently don't have anything available for me to go purchase. And then rewards that maybe I need to go claim from the tower, as well as special things I can be going and doing right now. So a special raid or a special strike.
That's really cool. All right, what else can we see in the app?
So one of the things we really wanted to focus on, if you know about Bungie and Bungie games, there's a lot about stats on all of our previous games. So that's definitely going to be a big focus of the app as well. So being able to see number of games, number of kills broken down by type. This particular character has been playing a lot of story missions, so here's the game history of all of it. And yeah.
Okay, what else do we have going
on? So like I mentioned inventory before, so there's the gear. So this is all of your inventory that you have on your character. And one of the things we've really focused on was actually making this connected to the game universe. Yeah. So you're looking at the primary weapon. I happen to have this Sedona equipped right now. Okay. I'm going to actually choose this blue weapon. So
these are all the weapons that are in your character's inventory right now.
This is currently my.
And can you spin this around? Is this oh man, that is really cool.
And this is also in 3D just to get even better.
Yeah.
And I can also equip straight from the app. And again, this is in real time. This isn't like you go into the game and sign a terms of use or have to do anything asynchronous.
I'm on my way home from work. I can look at my loadout. I can equip what I want to go into play some Crucible maps tonight. And as soon as I get to my game, it's there. It's already there.
Yep, absolutely. And speaking back to the 3D character you saw before, we wanted you to be able to switch out and have those vanity items that you could see and have them update right there on the app.
That is so cool. So can you talk a little about the timing? Are we going to be able to use this app during the beta?
Absolutely. So for us, the beta is really the beginning. We want to roll this out on web in both Android and iOS. We know that it's not necessarily everything we want to do, so there'll be a lot of updates. We'll listen to feedback, listen to the community, and say, hey, what else needs to go into this app, all the way through launch and beyond. So for us, beta really is the starting point, and everybody will be able to get this on their devices at that time.
And this is, no matter what version of Destiny I buy, are you going to be able to use it on current gen or last gen?
Yes, so work on with every version of the game that you're playing. So work on PlayStation as well as Xbox.
Very cool. And then, so you mentioned earlier the grimoire. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. So there's this concept in the grimoire, and I'm sure if you're playing the game, you see all these toast messages that basically pop up to say, hey, go to Bungie.net to check out the grimoire. Well, the grimoire is effectively this card metaphor that you unlock these during the game. So it may be you encounter some new combatant type or a new type of weapon. And this is going to teach you a little bit more about that, as well as provide you with some stats. So I can go into some of these themes and go to, this is particularly a Guardian, and say, hey, what are the grenade abilities?
Okay.
There's a particular grenade ability that you can see.
So it had the little red flag meant that it was new and that you haven't looked at it yet?
It was new. It was one of those I hadn't seen yet. Yep. And the other thing, there's stats associated with these. So those stats will eventually unlock higher tiers of the cards as well as more point values, but those actually also have in-game benefit. which I won't go into what those actual in-game benefit is yet, but it is something that will be very useful in the game and as well as you play.
So, and then each of the cards also has sort of like a bite-sized, chunk of lore attached to it as well, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So I flipped over the card real briefly, but you didn't necessarily see it, but there's text available there for you to read, which is also more fiction and lore than you would necessarily get about that thing that you found in the universe.
Awesome. That's incredible. All right, so this is the, we've given you a look at the Destiny companion app. Thank you so much, Chris. So for everything else, Destiny and IGN first, you're already in the right place. IGN.